Hey guys!
I want to start this video by giving the shout out to the requester, and then we'll get into why we're checking out this video.
Okay.
Well, obviously we're checking out this video because it was requested, but there's a little bit more to it. So this guy right here, somewhere here, alright, somewhere in that neighborhood, requested Sólstafir. The name of the song I think is Fjara. Wow, I don't speak Icelandic.
Oh, they're from Iceland.
Yeah, they're from Iceland. The same country that brought us Skull Mold. By the way, they have a new record, Skull Mold. It's badass of a record. Very like Viking battle hymn to get you in the mood to pillage and I was going to say rape, but back then they did both things. Yeah. But
after watching Norseman,
oh god, let's not go into Norseman with the whole finger and tongue thing. Oh god, that was absolutely hilarious. I wasn't rape. I raped back
with my fingers and my tongue. I ripped him back.
It's only a rape when you're not a participant. What did he say? When you're not a willing participant. Oh god, that show is absolutely. What's his name?
What? Odom?
Is that Odom? Yeah. And what's the name of the village?
Nurheim.
Yeah, you're gonna make Nurheim great again.
Great again.
Okay, Nurheim. I love that show. Norseman is epic. Anyways, we're getting sidetracked.
But everyone here needs to watch that show.
Yeah, everybody needs to watch that show. So Sólstafir. I went to see these guys opening for Paradise Lost. So for those of you that didn't watch the Paradise Lost album review, this was album review, concert review. Thanks for pointing out my flaw. Now I lost my train of thought. Oh, so I went to see Paradise Lost. They were one of the bands opening for Paradise Lost. I didn't know anything about these guys. I went to see Paradise Lost. Let's not get things twisted and misconstrued. So when I went to see Paradise Lost, was at the Opera House. Now you know how the Opera House looks like because you were there for Winter Sun. But there was no rail, no security rail. Where there's normally a rail and then there's security so people don't get up on stage. And they're there to grab you when you're crowd surfing. For this show, there was no rail. So I was physically against the stage. Like my arm was resting
on the stage.
Okay? Right on the stage. I've never heard of these guys before. I'm sure people requested, including the guy who requested this song, but we had never checked them on the channel, so I hadn't heard one single song. I see these dudes come on stage, and they're kind of dressed like cowboys, like with cowboy boots, cowboy hats,
from Iceland,
with tight jeans. I'm like, okay, we're here for Paradise Lost, so I'm expecting a doom kind of metal band, like
not
something
country.
Like even black metal, something. But these guys are from Iceland, and they look like they just parked their horses outside. At least three of them did. The bass player looked like a black metal bass player because he had like black paint on his face and stuff like that.
One of these things just
belong here. Yeah, one of these is not like the others. Let's put it that way. So I was extremely confused to what to expect from this band. They went on stage and they kind of blew my mind because all I'm going to say to you is their sound is like nothing you've ever heard before. It's very unique, very different, with a lot of black metal components, but not necessarily a black metal band. Do you see what I'm saying? There's influences there, but they're more than that. They blew me away. But I'm going to tell you one more thing. I know this intro is getting really long, but I want to tell you guys one more thing. During their set, I perhaps felt the most awkward I've ever felt in my life.
Why?
Because the guitar player would walk all the way to the edge of the stage where I was, and his crotch was perhaps like this close to my nose. So the whole time that he was there,
you're like sniffing his crotch.
Well, I didn't want to do that. So the whole time he was there, I was like looking like to this side. I really dig that riff. And then I would look to this side. Yeah, I wonder what that guy is drinking over there. Because I didn't want to look straight. Because if I looked straight and I headbanged, I would fucking headbang his crotch. You know how bad that would have been? Like I headbanged the guy in the crotch. Like what the fuck, you know?
Mid guitar solo, headbang him in the crotch.
During the guitar solo, you just bang, headbang him in the balls.
Zinedine Zidane him to the crotch.
It would have been a disaster. Yeah. Let's face it. The set would have been really short, and a lot of people would have gone home disappointed. Probably him as well. I know I would have gone home disappointed because, that's not how you want to go down. No pun intended.
As the guy who headbutted
a dude in the balls during a show. Wow. It was really awkward. because then he would also like open up his legs to do like a wide stand, and then it's like, oh fuck, no, he's like, is he gonna teabag me? Like he could technically he could teabag me, you know what I mean? Or no, like give me like a golden shower or something, you know, like he was so close, I could almost sniff him, you know. Anyways, now that we got this out of the way, let's check this song. All right. When I told you it was going to be different,
It's really different.
it's really different. Okay, so before I get your opinion on the band and the song, let me say because if I don't say this right away, I'm struggling with the
camera.
with the organizing of the camera. So if I don't say this right away, I think what's going to happen is I'm going to forget about it. Their music is, like I said, it's there's some black metal influences in it, but it's more than that. It's very atmospheric. There's they sing in their own language, so there's a lot of different components to their music. And to me, their music is really art. Okay, it's really an expression of art. I heard this song during the concert. They played this song during the concert. His emotion when he was singing this song, it was like something I've never really seen before from a singer during a live performance. He would drop his guitar to the side. He would hold on to the mic. Like he would put his crotch close to my face. Like I don't know if it was the fact that his crotch was his testicle was like hitting my left eye. I don't know if that was the case, but I really felt his emotion in the song. So considering that this is really an art form and a really expression of art, I'm going to give my take on the video. This is my interpretation of the video. To me, the video is nothing more than there's pagan elements to the video, but there's a lot of Christian elements to the video. To me, she's a representation, if you will. To me, there's a cross of things. We all know that Jesus walked the desert for 40 days to cleanse himself, where he was tempted by the devil. There's a part there when there's an expression that we say we all have to bear our crosses or carry our crosses. Like we all have baggage, emotional baggage in our life. That coffin that she was pulling was like her emotional baggage.
Did you see like what's it called? The different terrain she was in?
Yeah, so what I'm saying is,
like when she was in the desert, like
you go through life
with the plane.
Okay, so you go through life. Life has different during your life period. You go through different stages of your life, right? So she was walking through the different stages of her life, carrying her emotional baggage with her. All the good and the bad, but most emotional baggage tend to lean towards the negative side. And to me, that's how I interpret the video. Was her almost similar to Jesus when he walked the desert. She's walking through life with her emotional baggage, carrying dragging that baggage through her life. And then at one point in time, there's a demonic figure when she's around the fire.
Yeah.
Almost tempting her, almost trying to convince her to change, like similar to Jesus, who was tested by the devil when he was walking the desert for those 40 days, 40 nights. So there's a lot of similarities to that. Then there's that figure that it's almost like a figure of God, a God figure that's walking next to her during the initial part of her journey, and then but she doesn't see him. She sees him at the end by the waterfalls, and she holds him. Almost like at a moment when she comes to Jesus moment, like she had a come to Jesus moment, if you will. Almost she had a realization that you don't have to carry that baggage with you, that you are in control of your own life, and negative things that you carry through your life only drag you down the way that thing was dragging her down, and they only hurt you the way it was hurting her in her hands. If you allow it to happen, you're in control, you're in charge. And when she realized that, she pushed it through the falls. She got rid of her baggage. She released herself of all of that emotional baggage that was dragging her down through her life as she walked through life. That's how I interpret the video. Obviously, I don't know the lyrics of the song. I don't know what they were singing about. But it really, if you think about it the way I explain it, and you listen to the song, it kind of puts you into that mood. Anyways, that's my take on the video. Now, what do you have to say? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? What did you think of the song? What did you think of the video?
For me, it was just some girl pulling around a coffin. Pulling around a coffin These beautiful settings, by the way.
They're all in Iceland.
Yeah.
We've seen videos from Wolfhard in that same beach.
I mean, we need to go to Iceland. I mean, if...
Reykjavik. We need to go to Reykjavik in Iceland.
I feel like Winter Sun needs their next album cover to be somewhere in Iceland.
We've seen Wolfhard videos in that same scenery.
Yeah.
Because they go there. Thomas goes there to do a lot of the video. It's absolutely beautiful. That beach has that black sand. Beautiful. Your mom's aunt, she just posted some pictures on Facebook. They're in Iceland. They posted pictures at that waterfall.
Really?
At the bottom of that waterfall. Who else? The drummer for Damnation Plan, he also travels to Iceland a lot, and he posts a lot of pictures on Instagram of him in that same scenery. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, for me it was just some girl pulling around a coffin and sceners, but when you explain it like that, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of a mixture of pagan, a pagan vibe, but also a lot of Christian beliefs in there. Because you have the demonic figure, you have the godlike figure, and you have her with her emotional baggage carrying it through life. Sometimes you're tested by the demons in your life, and sometimes you become a realization. At the start of the video,
I'm like, why the hell is she pulling this coffin?
Okay, but no, besides of the video, besides of the coffin, which you're like, what the hell is she doing pulling this thing?
What is she doing?
What did you think of the song?
The song was, I mean, it's nothing we've done on this channel before.
Very different.
It's very different. We've never done anything like this.
Not even close. Miracle, perhaps, will be the closest we've ever done to something like this. We did a video from Miracle December of last year. So that's a long time ago. You probably don't even remember.
And, I mean, it was such a, somber song. Because it's sad. It's like a sad song.
Oh, the sun is hitting me in the eyes.
Yeah. It's kind of like a sad song because she is pulling the coffin and all this.
The song is very somber, but his voice...
His voice
is beautiful.
It is very nice.
Yeah.
And it sounds like...
matches the scenery perfectly.
And it sounds like there's a lot of emotion going through him as he's singing the song.
And that was... and like I said before, I can attest to that. When he was singing it live, that same emotion was there. Live. So, really incredible. All right. This was different. I promised you something different. This was different. All right. So, this is it for today. Well, this video is almost 20 minutes. Holy
I think
crap.
it's because the 5 minutes of us talking about...
About his crotch?
No, also Norseman at the start.
Oh, at the start. All right. So, this is it, guys. Come back tomorrow. We'll have another video for you. See you guys.
See ya.